One of the biggest concerns of our customers is making sure that a new solution has public acceptance, that the solution is not being viewed as a cash grab or moneymaker, and that the taxpayers' money is being properly invested in convincing them that the benefits far outweigh the costs. At the end of the day, it really needs to make the lives easier for citizens. And these are all legitimate concerns, which is why the implementation of a technology cannot afford to overlook a good communications plan. Our clients know this and have had tremendous success in leading by example. Clients like Galveston, Texas, the Pittsburgh Parking Authority, and Westmount, a borough in Montreal, have a few common denominators that have all precipitated in their success. They all chose real-time enforcement solutions. These cities have chose pay-by-plate technology, which allows you to move at your own pace and build a technology over time so that rather than end up with a mix of technologies that don't communicate with one another, data can be shared and used across multiple parking scenarios. Sharing data and using it intelligently are the main tenets of the smart city, which is what makes pay-by-plate so relevant in the movement toward the smart city. The other thing they have in common is a good communications plan to help increase acceptance by the public. Galveston installed 550 signs explaining to drivers how to use their service to cater to people with either no credit card or a mobile phone. They'd installed a retail network where people can pay for parking with cash. The retailer logs into a system and enters the customer's license plate number and the parking lot number. Galveston also distributed pamphlets to help educate and distribute to the public. Westmount reached out to their community through news, radio, papers, door-to-door visits, and handouts to local merchants. They installed 2 demo pay stations 3 months in advance, one next to the recreation center and the other near City Hall. They also organized an official launch with the mayor and city officials. They hosted a town hall style question and answer period, and they conducted a public demo to boot. Throughout the day, people were guided to the new parking stations and shown how to use the technology by parking ambassadors. The Pittsburgh Parking Authority also launched a similar series of PR events to Westmount. They distributed keychains as well in the form of a license plate to help citizens understand that going forward they would need to be familiar with their license plate number in order to gain access to the parking service. Parking ambassadors were also deployed, called meter greeters, who were able to show parkers how to use the technology, but not only that, what were the benefits of the technology. This enabled them to have a little more buy-in and to improve the success of the implementation of the technology. These cities had to keep in mind during implementation and after how to continually ensure that the technology is being put to work optimally. The success of these stories largely lies in the fact that they adhere to some of the basic principles in communications planning to ensure the best use of new parking technology. Improve the parker experience by providing the information they need at the right moment and through their preferred channel.